Let the games begin. Wait, okay, no, I'm trying to handle something real quick. I don't want to interrupt their meeting, but I want to go down there if I need to. Just tell them, hey, if Ivno wants to come up to my channel and, like, eat a kebab as sexually as possible, he's okay. He's allowed to. Oh, man, that's, that's the funniest thing. Oh, my God. All right, let's set the prediction. What a start. All right, let's see. Round, who will win? Yeah, let's set it for 20 minutes. Let me make sure I got the factions right. It's Blue 4 SAS. Okay, yep, cool. And let's go ahead and set that up. Okay, let me find NASA real quick. Come up. Okay, no, sorry, I had to tell NASA. If Ivno wants to come up and eat Bob in the most sexually for us. He's gonna read that and go, what the fuck? Let's see, FAWR just gave me a link. I hope those guys do okay, because last time they got absolutely annihilated by an SPG-9, which granted was a tough call, but it was pretty damn funny. All right, you're biased in the vote. Why? Who you voting for? Regardless, let me take care of that hydrate and caffeinate. I'm gonna do it in the reverse order though. Ilbanek going in with 100,000 points on OPFOR by default. Okay, I assume Ilbanek is on the OPFOR team. And if not, that's pretty based. Because that means he's betting against himself. In which case, I'm going to claim he's going to rig it. All right. Otherwise, I'm setting up everything on my end. No, we don't want to use a pen for this. Let me get that. That's for writing down highlights. This is for checking my messages in case people send me inappropriate things while I stream, which I'm always a fan of personally. But all right, let's go ahead and go through our roster here since we are going to be spending some time in this, and I'll explain how this match is going to go. Here is the map. Blue 4 is going to be spawning, I think, on the defensive. Op 4 are going to be attacking. Blue 4 is British SAS. Op 4 is Canadian military forces. This is meant to be a training op. Where the British have invited the Canadian Royal Armed Forces to come in and try to beat them in a war game. So, nothing too bad in that sort of sense. But otherwise, we have Dennis on Blue 4, Ziki, who I would argue is one of, if not the best player in OFCRA. He's on Op 4. FAWR is going to be on Op 4. Here we got Baku, Billy, Ethan, Gordy, Mitsu, Nannard, and Donald. One of those FAWR guys are streaming on the multi, by the way, so feel free to check that out. Does Hill 341 look like a Don? Oh my god. It kinda does. It's the red highlighted Don next to Op 4. It's next to Fiddler's Rock. Oh, I wonder what he's fiddling with. All right. Barros, Ezio, and Roland, 3 really good players on Blue 4 from FJB49. Beast, Mayfo, TK Llama, Rick Hunter, Abe, Adriwi, Elfmeal are all on Op 4. Amberus and Angel on blue 4. I don't know why I laughed at that. Arnau, Ash, Baku, and Breacher on op 4. Cardi on blue 4. Carlitos on op 4. Kerrigan White on blue 4. Ant and Newt on op 4. CSF is all on blue 4 here. We got Had, Reverendo, Kosh, Lolo, Mizano, Wonder, and Snary on blue 4. David is on op 4. Dwadox, we don't know yet. Demovar on op 4. Zemo, we don't know yet. Diamonds on blue 4. Effect of the House Logic. Flip for Flap and Funy Skywalker on op 4. Harvid on blue 4. Ilbanek on op 4. That explains why he bet $100,000 on op 4 for the prediction. Ivan on blue 4, Ivno on blue 4, Jonathan and Jose on op 4, Kafik and Kelly S on blue 4, Carl on op 4, Kuwait on blue 4. I can't tell because he doesn't have a blue 4 op 4 symbol. He must be some sort of special fucking snowflake. I hate people like that. Lakar 4, Lesiak and Luis on blue 4, Malgrim and Marks, we don't know yet. Marshall and Marst are on blue 4. Murdy, Minor, Minos, Monica, Mr. White, and NASA, who is my liaison to these events, are on op 4. Nicker on blue 4. Nubas on... I gotta be careful how quickly I say that. Ooh, god damn it. Nubas on op 4. Rodrigan Elano on blue 4. PHK on op 4. Popsy on blue 4. Marcius, we don't know yet. Thompson, blue 4. Rigel and Rizvo, op 4. Robert, we don't know yet. Ruzo on op 4. Billy on... No, Biaili. Riziu, fuck it, on blue 4. Sanchez and Weaver on op 4. Settler, Sir Boiled Potato, Sir, I don't even know how to, Magic Cosaurus, I don't know, and Skipu on blue 4. Khalil, Coco, Hayes, Heartseer, and Nikolai, as well as Rini, Robert Weedgood, and Tiro on op 4. Stefan and... how to say that. Both of them are on blue 4. Tackle on op 4 with Mr. Dave, as well as Keeper, Thomas, Val, and Vexen are on blue 4. And then you got Wombat, Zine, and Zeron on op 4. And Zine behind the Pooh, we don't know yet because he still has the hourglass next to his name. I do this early. I'm going to try to do it early now on the map screen, so we have more time to go over assets and whatnot. Otherwise, I get caught up while they're deploying. So that is the new way I am trying to do things. But regardless, let me go over the objectives. So this is the map. Op 4 is going to be the main attacking faction. Blue 4 is going to be spawning in multiple different defensive positions here. I'm going to go ahead and hit the enter button because that is bugged. But let me go ahead and pull up the roster here. So SAF's objectives are going to be mainly on defense. So first off, Wireless Ridge is secured by the 45-minute mark. This is a 4-point worth objective. This is where the first bit of fighting is going to be for the first 45 minutes after safe start. That is worth 4 points. And then Mount Ken has to be secured by the 70-minute mark. That is all the way over here. And Tumbledon also has to be secured by the 30-minute mark, or excuse me, the 70-minute mark as well. Both of those are worth 3 points each. And then Stanley House has to be secured by the end of the mission, which is worth 4 points. And then if there's the Standard Supremacy bonus out, which is if 5 or less players are alive on your side, the other team scores 2 points. So, simple code of conduct here, guys. Wireless Ridge is worth 4 points. Stanley House is worth 4 points. Dumbleton and Kent are worth 3 points apiece. So that should be pretty good. Otherwise, Blue 4 is going to be starting at Stanley House at this location here. Op 4 is going to be at the flag location. You got some lasers going on. And let's go ahead and look at our forces here. So Blue 4, we have 4 transport trucks. At least I think. Oh, yeah, those are definitely transport. We have an MRZR transport vehicle. We have, is it called a Jackal or a Coyote? Either way, it's got a frontal firing 240 Bravo, which I think is actually a GPMG. Both are 7.62 by 51 NATO 100 round magazine, medium machine gun specifically. No scope on it though, only iron sights. And then the top 50 cal, it does have the ACOG. Now, every time I have seen this asset in OFCRA, it is used quite effectively because it's pretty much a ranged 50 cal, and it does a lot to change the tide because you can practically use it as a portable sniper rifle. It's pretty damn effective. Another MRZR, another... I think these are Jackals. I think the Coyotes are the bigger ones, but I could be wrong. You got some spotlights in play, and then 2 more transport MRZRs, and then 2 50 cals with holographic sights, and then 2 more transport cars over here. All right. That is not bad at all. Actually, let's look over at the weaponry of Blue 4 real quick. Since it's British, It's British SAS, so they might actually be using M4 platforms. So I'm seeing suppressors with E-clan sights, polar mags, excuse me, some deployable bipods. Yeah, wow. So is everyone, this is just going to be a nighttime range fight with E-clans. I see some M136s in play, that's single shot disposable AT, some laser Rangers there. We got a Night Stalker scope in play. Oh my gosh, that is some sort of G3 platform, I think. Either way, it's 7.62 by 5, 120 rounds of that and a marksman platform. I'm not seeing any heavier AT in play. Oh, we got some L85s in play as well. So that's a bolt action, either 308 or 338. Which is, 308 is 7.62 by 51, or at least the approximate. It's got the night vision mode camera on the front of it as well. You know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing any form of LMG or medium machine gun down. It looks like it's all rifleman based and longer rifle optics as well. Let me check the other half of this group.
A lot of gaming. God save the Queen.
Yeah, no, it is. This might be a machine gun round, which is really interesting. But Ivno, thanks for the 12-month resub. Welcome to the Lance Corporal Club, buddy. You can come up. Yeah, it is a 338. All right, cool. I was just checking for the L85. But Ivno, you can come up and sexually eat your kebab anytime. Just next time, let me start the stream first so I can catch it. Oh, man. Interesting. Okay, so I'm already noticing a few different changes here. One, so we've got the Canadian forces. They've got MRAVs with some GPMGs up top. That's a lot of GPMGs. We got some 50 cals on as well. And then 2 transport trucks. And that appears to be it. We have some spotlights in play as well. But these guys are not running suppressed. So we're seeing Scars with Night Stalkers. So these are their marksman kits. I'll be curious to see what the sniper rifle has. But these guys don't have suppressors. So they're giving a defensive advantage to Blue 4 by letting them be suppressed. Interesting. We'll have to see how that plays into counterattacks. We see some 203 systems. I think I saw some 203 systems on the defenders as well. We've got some portable GPMGs in play as well. So it's literally just commandos versus a modern military force. Very interesting. I'm trying to find if they have a sniper here. By the way, the 2 commanders, it's going to be Ivno on Blue 4, I believe. Yep. And then David AF on Op4 commanding with Zeron as the 2 IC. We already went through all the numbers in the beginning. But yeah, prediction's going to be going probably for another 5 minutes. After safe start ends, so you can put some late time predictions. There's a lot of mobilization that's going to happen, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. It is quite possible Op4 here doesn't have a sniper to work with. Instead, they get the GPMGs. But they're going to be very... Well, I mean, Mull of Kintyre isn't really that much of a tough map to go off-road on. So we could see it. But another thing about... I don't know if that's either a Night Stalker or a thermal scope, but either way, thermal scopes on either side for a night fight. That should be very interesting. So, I mean, Blue 4 is suppressed. They could do a lot of counterattacking. Op 4, they have mobility and a lot more mobile guns to utilize. But none of them are scoped, so Blue 4 has the advantage of having scoped 50 cals, which I've always seen make a major difference in OFCRA. You got flare rounds going out. Let's see how effective... Oh my god. Yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not too dark, but the night vision does certainly help. And I can always illuminate if I need to, look at something specific. But yeah, it's basically an E-clan fight, so we'll be really curious to see how the ranged optics work for either side. And we'll just have to see how Op4 moves in here. But the first fight's going to be at Wireless Ridge, or Op4 could take advantage of the fact that Blue 4 might send defenders right there and instead go south and take the mountaintops first. and then try to get the Stanley House while cutting off a large chunk of Blue 4, who will be forced to defend that first objective. Starts in 1 minute. You got the mountaintop up here. Not a lot, just some basic illumination. It's literally just a mountaintop with the perimeter defined by these airport things here. So yeah, the airport signs. And then this one, same thing, defined by the airport signs here. We see that grenade marker all the way out there for the flare. You got some more searchlights down. Looking at Wireless Ridge. 30 seconds to start. Again, they have it marked around. Yeah, very, very wargamey here, which I do like. You got a small compound in here with a decent perimeter wall, but it can easily be superseded. And again, with everyone with having magnified optics, you really don't want to be in the open, because you can get smashed very easily if you stay in the open. And then you got the Stanley House over yonder. Hey, Spiky. But yeah, nighttime PvP with magnified optics and some differentiating weaponry here. I'm really curious to see how Blue 4 utilizes their suppressors and their ranged 50 cal with the ACOG scopes. I'm really curious to see how OFCRA moves in with all of their mounted guns and how their GPMGs turn the tide. I honestly think Blue 4 has the advantage right now, because suppressors can double as flash hiders. And if Blue 4 can successfully do some counterattacking here, I think that's all they're going to need to actually win this fight. So we'll just have to see how all that goes. I'm excited, though, and I hope you guys are too. Anyway, let me scroll up, see if I missed anything. No, we should be good. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Who do you think is going to be the winner, and who do you think is going to be the colony? I don't know what you mean by the colony, but based off of this map, it's really difficult, because considering Blue 4's situation, their first objective is way outside of the position that they want to hold a defensive line to, and they have to hold it till the 45-minute mark, so halfway through the match that officially started about a minute ago. If they put too much over at the Wireless Ridge, they risk OFCRA wising up to that and just attacking the two mountain sites, taking out the weakened garrison there because more forces are up at Wireless Ridge, and then OFCRA just holding those two positions and then folding to the Stanley House. The only way Blue 4 would have to counter that is to either pull forces all the way around and hope they make it to Stanley House in time, or try to attack one of those positions in some sort of counterattack. So, OPFOR, I think, has the advantage map-wise. Blue 4 has a bit of an equipment advantage. It's really just going to depend on what the commanders decide, because OFCRA commanders usually don't rush. They take their time with a lot of stuff. If they're given the entire map, they will use the entire map. So, you already have OPFOR here sending a lot of its forces north. And I'd imagine that's to then cut over to here and then come around and then probably do a north to south attack on Wireless Ridge. So OP4 is going to be able to field a lot more of their forces in, whereas Blue 4 is going to be able to evenly divide their guys. Now, normally, I'd be really concerned with Blue 4's defensive strategy because of that, but Blue 4 have magnified optics, so does OP4, but Blue 4 are going to be on the defense, so it's easier to pick people off as they're moving over to you on the defensive if you have those magnified optics, as well as Blue 4 have suppressors, which can double as muzzle, or flash hiders. So Blue 4 could realistically pick quite a few guys off engagement per engagement before they're engaged. And then Blue 4, they also have the scoped 50 cals, and I believe those ACOGs are night vision compatible. So it's tough. And even then, a lot of OP4 support fire is going to be coming from vehicles with open tops. So if Blue 4 gets those two coyotes on overwatching positions and they just headshot the guys in the other Vics, they can maintain their fire support despite being outnumbered like 4-1 in terms of armed vehicles. So if Blue 4 pushes their advantage, I think they'll be okay. But, I mean, there's also a reason why OP4 has a bit of a number advantage, too. They have probably an extra, like, squad and a half here to counter that. Blue 4, their page goes all the way up to squad 8, so they get squad 3 and squad 4 together. If I go to OP4 command, Yeah, they've got literally another squad and a half of extra guys because it cuts off at pretty much squad 4. So they get, you know, 2 of those extra groups together. So that's going to help nullify the advantages Blue 4 is going to get from its better weaponry. But what's stopping OFCRA after the first firefight from just taking the suppressors and using it for themselves? Because both of them are rocking 5.56 based platforms. They could literally just loot the dead, put the suppressor on, and gain that advantage right then and there. So if Blue 4 divides their forces too much, OP4 can still overwhelm them, take the gear, and then spearhead with that gear. Because I didn't think there was, you can correct me if it's written in the document, but I don't think there was any specific rule against looting suppressors. Usually the only anti-loot rules I see, or rules, excuse me, I see within OFCRA is no stealing radios, and no stealing certain enemy vehicles, but other vehicles are fair game. But again, they're written in the mission, so if nothing's written, then everything's fair game, which means stealing suppressors would be completely fair. Now, one thing I do want to point out is there is a massive lack of heavy equipment. Oh, wow, no, they just took the side road over here and they're driving on the coast. Okay, that's fair. And they're cutting through the town of Campbellton. They're not allowed to steal uniforms either, I think. Plus, that is an optional thing from Ace. So if you were to have to allow that, you'd have to walk people how to put that optional PBO into your add-ons folder, and that usually causes issues. But yeah, that's a good catch too. Most PvP communities don't allow for that. You gotta remember though, when you swap PID, that's when things generally get messy. Can someone give me a final number count for the poll? I'm just curious if we broke 250,000 in terms of points in the pool. Oh! Oh! Damn! Usually that causes something to Arma and everyone involved blows up. Ah! So close. Is there anyone knocked out? No, there's a medic outside of a vehicle, but... Oh, he's running because he joined late. That's cute. Yeah, so I think they're just quickly medicing everyone up and they're going to continue on. 400,000! Wow. I haven't seen I usually see the poll once in a blue moon get over 300,000, 400,000 for an OFCRA match. That's a massive pool. 77K on Red 4, 324K on Blue 4.
Now.
That's ridiculous. Damn. I can't even believe I have that many channel points to throw around, too. Fuck, I've been doing this for too long. Axel Dare, thanks for the 3-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. All right, well, either way, I'm hoping OP4 doesn't have any convoy problems, because then that's going to greatly slow them down. You accidentally went all in? Nice. But here, so we're seeing Blue 4 starting to deploy their forces. Looks like they're foregoing Mount Kent in favor of making a massive defensive line along Wireless Widge. Wireless Widge in Tumbletown. Now I understand why some of you can't fucking stand me. Here's the real risk, though, with that. There's no reconnaissance force over here, so they're really betting on OFCRA commanders overthinking the route and just attacking the first objective all in without anything flanking to go to Ken. I'm gonna be honest, though, watching so many OFCRA matches, that's a pretty safe bet to make. Usually you never see the most direct route taken to an objective. It's almost always they go for a different one. Oh, they flipped it. Oh, that's funny. Anyone KIA? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so we'll see what they do. There might be a vehicle unflipping script if enough of them go up to do it. You see Russo bandaging, though. I think that's what they're doing right now. Oh, that's funny. Woo! I don't see any blood from that impact either, so they're okay. So far, Blue 4 is in a good boat here to come, to counter what Op4 is planning, as Op4 is literally going to go all eggs in one basket here and go for a unified push. Unless they split their forces and have half go to Wireless Ridge and then another half go to Tumbleton. But I don't think anything is poised to strike at Mount Kent unless I see a break off on this T intersection. But if that's the case, they should have just gone a different route anyway, unless they're just trying to stall for time. Blue was for Blue 4, red was for Red 4. I always try to keep that lined up. I made my coffee a little too sweet. I have my sugar stored in a disposable container to, you know, keep it sealed. And I usually get a spoon, I put it in. I didn't feel like getting a spoon, so I just tipped the thing over. And a lot more sugar came out than was supposed to. And I already had the coffee in there, so I don't want to risk a cross-contamination. And, yeah, now my coffee is just super damn sweet. It literally tastes like a Starbucks with the amount of fucking sugar they put in their damn things. But, yeah, this is going to keep me awake all night because after this round, guys, we are going to be doing POG at 7 p.m. and TM at 10, and then somewhere in between there, I might do either a late-night DayZ stream or a late-night Greenhouse stream. I will let you guys vote if you're awake long enough for me for the TM stuff. But as H. Raven just put in the chat channel, if you want to know the specifics to the operation, feel free to use the commission command. That gives you a link to OFCRA's forum page where they have the mission broken down. And, well, we're not allowing the predictions right now because we're too far in, but in the future, that is how you can get the best information in this op. And yes, Mad Dog, this is a TVT. I prefer calling them PvPs, but, you know, some people, they do like the TVT way of doing things. So yeah, now we're seeing Op4 starting to come up this route. Wireless Ridge actually doesn't have a lot of defenders here. That's what I'm a little worried about. Let me go ahead and look at Blue 4's defensive lines here. They're kind of just marauding around, I think, looking for good positions to defend from. Because you gotta remember, everyone has magnified optics here. Blue 4 has suppressors, Op4 does not. This is a really interesting mix of what's going on. They are making some defensive lines, but I'm going to be honest, this is a hard AO to defend because you have so many forested routes that can come in. There's just a lot of open territory too, even with those magnified optics allowing you to see a lot. The enemy can just come in from so many different routes and they can easily overwhelm you. They can also easily get on positions of Overwatch and just pin you down with those magnified weapons. So it's really just going to be who has the better marksmanship on either side. That's going to be the tough one. Jesus, Fives. What are you talking about cattle prods for? Because when I think of a cattle prod, I think of something... yeah, wait, I don't think that's Twitch appropriate. Never mind. PvP sounds more like COD Battlefield style game, while TVT sounds like more focused. Yeah, I could see that, Mad Dog, but that's all about personal preference and culture. For me, player v player has always just been, you know, just that, because what we call Zeus Ops PvE, so it's easier for me to say PvP. And then when we do Zeus Ops where it's players versus a Zeus, but then the Zeus has a few Op4 combatants that are players as well, we do PvE, or PvP plus E. No, PvE plus P, or PvP plus E. It's one of those terms, just to say that, you know, it's mainly around one thing or another. It's a tough one. Oh, Night Hunter. Both have very different applications, but both can get similar results if you're... Okay. No. Here. I have something new, guys. Hear this? I don't know if you can hear it in the background. This is a spray bottle. It's for me. I've been using it on my plants, you know, to keep them moist during the heat wave, and it worked really well, but I'm also going to use it for myself in case I start doing stupid shit. My lawyer recommended it, and it's something we also had during college that a friend of mine would spray on me in case I was too inappropriate. So I'm going to use it for self-application purposes. Fives, I'm not sure how much VDV is still alive if we're thinking the Russian one, but that's okay. As long as you hear it, so you know. You're upgrading to Gigabyte Internet in a few days? Nice, Wolves! I've got Gigabyte, but right now my Ethernet's going really weird. I can stream on it, but I can't upload to YouTube on it, so I've been forced to use Wi-Fi, so it's only about 3/10 of the maximum speed, which is still quite a bit, but the YouTube videos I upload, you know, for VODs, for example, average, like, you know, 15 to 25 gigs. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I don't have any dropped frames. Huh. All right, 1 second. There's two possibilities here. I'm hoping it's the former. Give me one moment. This could just be my connection, because this happened, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago, where my connection to the server was just randomly severed, and it's only happened on OFCRA servers so far. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't see their server up. That's not good. It didn't look like anything was slowing down either. Huh. Oh, we got a hold. Yeah, no, that was the whole server going down. One second. Yeah, Ivno, did it look like things decent? Or was that just like an instantaneous crash? Because if it was an instantaneous crash, that means something... Did it... Okay, wait, so it instantaneous? Yeah, so that means something just like, died. Yeah, no, exactly, Ezio, because I know you guys put things on the same box, so if it was an instantaneous crash, that means there's no network stutter, which means there's no slowdown of traffic, which means probably not a DDoS, and there's no stuttering on the TeamSpeak because it's tied to the TeamSpeak server as well, and we're still on the TeamSpeak server, so this is either a random memory leak or a random crash. It could have... I'm trying to think. Mull of Kintyre doesn't really... I can't think of any issues to go along with Mull of Kintyre. Like, you know? I'm trying to think. Yeah, no problem, Ezio. So what this means, though, is we're going to... When we get the go-ahead, I'm going to pay out the... we're going to cancel the bet, and I'm going to let everyone rebet here. So the pool might not be as large. If not, it might actually get bigger because of how things were going. But it crashed before either side even saw combat, so there's no hints to see like what they were going to do. No good OFCRA ops without a crash, yeah, right? Here, give me 1 second. Where'd I put it? There she is. Okay. All right, cool. Where's my little thingamajig here? Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get a little personal here, because, you know, we got some time to kill. Where'd I put it? Where? Yep. Ah, there you are. You're there. Okay, I got you now. Woo. Unga. How are you guys doing? Oh, wait, it's too high now. Fuck. All right. Just needs a little adjustment. Perfect. All right. Hi. I'm the gremlin behind Liru that makes everything work. All right, so carpet back there flooded about a week ago. We've got it all dried. We just need to knock it in today, and we should be good on that. Green screen's also gone. We're going to take a minute to clean that. We're also going to decorate the back wall, probably put the silver play button up, even though I hate YouTube, but might as well. And then some of the Arma maps, I might as well start building a vanity wall there. Let me go ahead and look at the server. Is it back up yet? Please. Also, I am tracking that caffeinate. It's hard for me to drink when I have a balaclava on, you know? Unless you want to see my face, but I don't think anyone wants to see that. All right, server's back up. Cool. Let's go ahead and get that up and going.
Buying you a new streaming robe.
Dude, yeah. How do I put it? 2 requirements I have. 1, it has to be green and soft. Okay, 3 requirements. Green, soft, and it has to be able to survive the heats of a dryer. Because I'm very careful with this one. I had another one that was white. I put it on low heat, and it's still like... It had faux fur on it, so it was pretty scuffed. But, all right. Yeah, I know the server's back up. Just give me a second to lower this thingy. Yeah. All right, now let me refund the prediction. And let you guys start betting again, because we're good. So let me see. I'm probably going to have to rewrite it. Yep, so who will win this OFCRA match? You have to look at me while I do things behind the scenes. Isn't that cute? Blue 4 is... SAS defend. Yeah, I can only write defend there. And then... Op 4 is Canadian. We'll just say Canadian aggressors. And we'll set that for 15 minutes. Yeah, that should be good. And now it's running. Let me tab back in. Take my slot. And we'll just begin again as if nothing happened. So we might actually also be in the triple digits for player count. Let me quickly look. Yeah, no, we're at 112, so... Let me write that in the the freaking title thing. Because I do like advertising when we hit triple digits in these streams, because it's pretty fun. Vibes, how did your thing get censored right there? Favorite type of bridge is pre-stressed concrete, as the engineer find confused up. Why did Mosh Skulls get censored? What? I'm just going to hit allow on that. I don't know. Then again, I think that's more of a cultural thing of we don't know what's going to get censored by XYZ. So it's just a mess all around. Like you can't say WOG, W-O-G. There's a community out there, though, called that because it's weekly operated games or something. So they were having a PvP match with another group, so I was trying to advertise both the names, and Twitch was like, no, fuck you, you can't do it. I get it. It's, you know, a multicultural platform, so you have to accommodate for all of that, but, you know, if a French community puts up an acronym for something and it spells out like ASS, you know, that just can't be helped, right? Damn. Also, I am tracking the hydrates and the caffeinates. Water I can do through this, no problem, though. But if it's, you know, sugary or coffee, I gotta then put this through the wash, like immediately after, otherwise it gets crusty. If you know, you know. Twitch used to ban the word Florida at one point. With all the crazy shit that happens in Florida, are you really surprised? Have you ever heard of Florida Man? It's a phenomenon. You're beginning to understand why you out. Oh, yeah. So Devour's working on the hive for me from Resident Evil because I do not have the time to build something like that. So actually there's 2 projects I've been outsourcing. One that's finished, the back rooms, and then the hive, which, you know, he'll finish it when he finishes it, and when we feel like running it, we'll run it. But, you know, I'd rather commission people to work on stuff that I know they would do as good of a job, if not better than I would if I put the same amount of time and energy in it, but I'd rather put that time and energy into working on everything else I have, because otherwise I get behind. So we'll see how things go. Also, yeah, now you can see it, the squirt bottle, in case I do something inappropriate. It's a really good idea, but speaking of inappropriate... Ooh, good thing you're sealed, buddy. Speaking of inappropriate things, I am now going to text people. Has it started yet? Start the game already. Well, shut up, okay? Tentacle monsters count as people. Alright, I mean, no harm, no foul. We're just 40 minutes in. I don't have to start my next gig till 7, so I got 3 hours, and this match ends in an hour and a half, so, you know, up to 2 hours. The only thing I need to make sure I do is turn my other greenhouse back on at around 6. I give the plants a little bit of a break to, because there's something they have to do when the sun or light, you know, switches off. Plus, between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when electricity is the most expensive in the area till November, and then the schedule changes. But, yeah, you know, it's just a 3-hour break. Liru is the Tinder Yafaras. What? Oh, is on. Oh, apps? You do realize if Bloodwing ever caught one of those types of apps like Tinder on this phone, I would, the last video on my channel would be a beheading video. Let's be honest here, all right? It's just how that would work. Let's be honest. Oh, man. Oh, and you're talking about the turtle overlords? Look. Let's be honest here. If the turtle overlords were in this scenario, we would attack from the sea. We would immediately backcap and take Stanley's house, and let the other 2 teams kill each other and just turtle Stanley's house and then counterattack when they were all, you know, banged out. When both sides were weakened. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and get ready. I'm going to show you my wonderful face. You know, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Anyway, let's put that away. Now I can take this balaclava off. Woo! Now I can drink a shit ton of coffee because you guys made all those commands go. And yeah, we should be A-okay. Gosh, I hope that camera doesn't come on and show my face. Anyway. Quick review of the factions here. OFCRA is Canadians. Blue 4 is your British SAS. I guess I'll merge in the... That's what we'll probably do. We'll merge in the first part of that video to get the... you know, the breakdown of everything, and then we'll just sync it to the action. Damn you ugly? Dude, I know. Why do you think I wear a balaclava in the first place? Duh. What's our numbers? 275,000 on OFCRA and 51,000 on Blue 4. So we're like 75k below where the previous line was. My God. But now that we've kind of seen where all the factions are here, we'll just have to see how the rest of this plays out. Night vision time. Knowing me, it would be Mallow. If you get it, you get it. I would not mind. Devour's sending me more stuff about the hive, too. That's pretty nice. Because you have unhealthy desires to blow your points away. I mean, I honestly think either team... Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Yeah, there was no desync there. They were all freely moving. I think just the server isn't handling the player count, to be honest. Like, that's the only thing I can really think of that's causing the issue here, is there's just too many people, and the server's freaking out over it. You know? Shouldn't have tried to talk the enemy commander, yeah, I guess. Alright, we're gonna keep the prediction running. We'll see if they try it again. But I genuinely don't see any, like, you know, network issue with this. I don't see a network attack. There would be other signs, you know? It's weird, though. You know what I mean? Like, just randomly seeing that. But we've seen this in the past, too. There was an OFCRA match around 2 months ago when they started getting super big. That just couldn't handle the amount of players on. So in the event that we don't run a match tonight, then we will unfortunately have to scuff it. We'll refund everything. And you know what? We'll probably stream some DayZ until we need to do the POG stuff. Yeah, it could be a script error, but you gotta understand, like, what was the difference between it ending within the first, like, you know, 15 minutes of the first round and then ending now? You know, like, immediately. And yeah, Tex, it does. I mean, I've had a few ops go down like this where the operation just gets too grandiose for the amount of people on and everything just gets scuffed. I think the spotlights. I've never had an issue with the spotlights per se. I mean, they're 3CB spotlights, right? Your squad's leaving? Ah, man. Yeah, we've gone down to 103. You can't see the script, so you can't tell me? Yeah, again, I wouldn't know. It could just be a memory error. It could be, or a memory leak error, excuse me. It could be plenty of other things. Ah, that's a shame. Let me go ahead and text patch. It's not memory, it's not DDoS. Interesting. Let me go text patch to make sure the op is at 7. Let's see. If I can spell correctly. Ah, right. The issue is Adamek isn't here to hold the entire server together. Yep, that is precisely it, guys. How could we be so wrong? Alright, I'm going to give it one more chance, and if it breaks again, we'll move on to DayZ. With my humblest apologies. The SAS hacked the server. I depend you pay out now. How can we pay it out when it's not even finished going through, you know? It's because I screamed at the Wendigo. Look, in my defense, it got a little too close too quickly, and I got a little spooked, Night Hunter, okay? In my defense. They haven't canceled it per se. I think they're going to try one more time, and if it breaks again, then I will just not cover the event. Because I think it just means something broke in the mission file side. But it goes to show you, I mean, with the DayZ streams as well, there's still stuff that happens that I get personally spooked over, you know? They just drop Adamek from a high point. It's because we can't ping Andy T90. We're just gonna forever be salty about that. Oh. So, reference, in my Discord, we used to have a channel to ping a certain person named Andy T90. And he was totally okay with it. It was just kind of one of our memes on the channel. And then someone who I tracked down, but I don't want to name names, reported it to Discord. And Discord reviewed it and thought we were harassing Andy with ping spam. So they put a strike on the Discord, and they didn't tell me for what specific reason. I actually had to go out and ask someone on Discord why. But I got a message saying, hey, like, your TeamSpeak is scuffed. Fix it. And I'm like, okay, well, like, what's wrong with it? But the only thing it stops is if I ever want to put the Discord on a partnered server or on Discovery. And that also prevents you from having NSFW channels. And I would rather not have random chuckle fucks find my Discord through the Discovery system. I would rather have NSFW channels. So that strike means nothing to me because it's dumb, in my opinion, to have that. But otherwise, Adamek, are you serious about them closing, or are you just saying that? Because I am checking for the server to see if it comes up again. Because again, if they cancel it, we can just go do DayZ, guys. In which case, I need to get away from those 2 rad wolves that are around my Vic and just go back to base, get a shit ton of stuff. You're joking? I can check the OFCRA Discord. Usually someone gives me a message, though, on the very rare events that they have to cancel mid-mission. And I can't find their Discord at the moment. Error, abort, retry. Random chuckle fuck, eh? That's fine. It's fun to be the random chuckle fuck. Yeah, there's nothing in their Discord about it, so. NASA called it off. Let me check. Oh, yeah. All right, well, that's a shame. Let me go ahead and put that up. All right. Everyone gets refunded. All right, if this is the case, guys, we're going to go play DayZ. So, for those of you who don't know how we do DayZ on this channel, I put up an extension that lets you use bits to freak me the fuck out. And some of you really enjoy it, a little more than I think you should, in all honesty. At least I can caffeinate and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my games over. And here, all right. I'll also give you guys an option here. I will put my camera on with my balaclava on. Server's still down after client update. Yeah, I figured. So I've just refunded everything. Do you guys want the camera on with my balaclava on so you can see me freak the fuck out, or do you want to just hear me freak the fuck out? There's a difference. So just say the word camera if you want the camera. If you don't want the camera, just say no. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Wait, server's still down after client. Wait, no, you don't mean the OFCRA server, right? You mean the actual day. Oh, fuck me. Hold on. Is that down too, then? Wait, let me check Bo's fucking Discord. All right, let me quickly try to boot check it. I can't win today, can I? Let me see, what mod updated? I don't see any updated mods on the page. So we'll see. Regular hydrate. All right, well, if that's scuffed, then I guess we're screwed. You know, like, what can I do here if everything is broken? All of the servers are screwed. Hooray! Yeah, right, it's because of the damn crash. I mean, yeah, we could stream greenhouse construction. I just would need like 20 minutes to set up everything. So the server's up, I just don't know if it's updated. Client is a newer build of the server, please update the server, yeah, so... Yeah. Brilliant, so the game updated, not the client, okay. Alright. Reforger? That's funny. Damn. Alright. I guess we'll do greenhouse construction. So we'll be back in like 20 to 30 minutes. I have to set up the GoPro for that. So please bear with me, guys. But nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers. And hopefully I'll see you in a bit. We'll finish the greenhouse.